Hello, my friends. Welcome to our social and emotional learning for today. Today, we're going to learn more about how to use assertive words and how to self-advocate when you need help. And all that means is that you can help yourself. Okay, I'm going to show you Emily. And we've seen this before, and we've talked about this before, but I want to talk about it a little bit more. So you remember, this is Emily. She's in the library and she's looking for a dinosaur book and she just can't find it. She's seen it before, but she can't remember where it is. So she is sitting there and she sees her teacher helping some other kids. So Emily has a decision to make about how she can help herself. So if she sits there, as you can see she's doing right now, she's just sitting and watching. Is she helping herself by just not doing anything, just sitting, feeling sad about it? No. She's just sitting there and she's not helping herself at all. What if she sits there for a long time and begins to feel frustrated and starts to get angry because she knows that she doesn't have much time left in the library? And if she doesn't find her book soon, she's not going to get any books. And then that might make her feel pretty angry. So if she's getting angry and she starts to maybe throw a little bit of a tantrum, or she just feels those angry feelings, does that help her solve her problem? No. So just sitting there and being shy and not speaking up doesn't solve anything. Sitting there getting angry and frustrated, that doesn't help you. So, what is the solution? I think you know. It's to be assertive. So, what Emily needs to do, she needs to stand up. She needs to go walk up to her teacher, wait patiently till her teacher is done helping her friends, and then she needs to be assertive. And remember, being assertive is when you use a very calm but firm voice. You look at you will look at the teacher in her eyes. You won't be looking down. Your shoulders are back, and you need to use the words that are really going to help you. So she needs to say to her teacher, "Would you please help me find a dinosaur book?" And if she says those words, now the teacher knows exactly the help Emily needs, and she can go and give her that help. And Emily can get what she needs, and she can help herself. So that is what we're talking about, how to help yourself in a way, in the best way possible. So let's take a look at some other pictures and let's have a discussion about this. It says, how can we be assertive when asking for help? I want you to look at the first picture right here. You can see there's some kids. They are doing remote learning. They are sitting in front of their computers. They have their headphones on and they're getting their work done, listening to their teacher. But you notice there's a little boy right here, and he's kind of looking around a little bit because his headphones are not working. He cannot hear his teacher teach, and he cannot um, listen to his teacher, and so he needs to be assertive and go ask for help. Go ahead and pause the video and just have a discussion with your parents or your caregiver and talk about what he should do. How can he be assertive when asking for help? Go ahead and pause the video and just think about that. Okay, welcome back. You probably had a great discussion. You probably have some really great ideas. You might even have the same ideas that I'm going to talk about. He needs to be assertive, which means, does he just sit there and just get worried and a little panicked and feel a little sad and feel unsure because he doesn't know what to do, and he knows he's supposed to be participating in his class, but he can't? So does he just sit there and feel terrible? What does he do? Does he get angry and throw his headphones off and get really mad? None of those are going to help him. In fact, it will make the problem worse. So he needs to take his headphones off, stand up, go find an adult or his teacher to help him, and say in a very calm, firm voice with polite words, making eye contact, standing straight, and say, "Could you please help me with my headphones?" And that is going to be the best way that he can get some help. Okay, very good. Now let's look at the second picture. You notice they're kids and they are writing, they have their materials and they are writing and they are working, but there is a little girl standing right here. She does not have materials. She doesn't know where hers are. She thought she knew where they were, but when she went to go get them, they were not there. How can she be assertive and get the help that she needs? Go ahead and pause the video again and go ahead and have a conversation with either your care provider or your parent and talk about how she can be assertive in solving this problem. Okay. All right. I'm glad you're back. So, we already know that just standing there and doing nothing is not going to help her. We know that if she gets frustrated or even kind of angry because she's not able to participate, she really would love to write, but she can't. She loves to write, but she can't, and she's mad because she can't. Well, that's not going to help. She could actually ask her friends, since she couldn't do it by herself. She could ask her friends, "Hey, have you seen I'm looking for my materials. Do you know where have you seen my materials?" Or maybe her friends could share with her. If her friends can't help her, the best thing for her to do is go find an adult or a teacher and ask for help. And what words would she say? She'd probably say something like, "Would you please help me find my materials? I can't find them." So, those are some ways, remember, to be assertive and to help yourself when you need help. So, remember these key tips. Make sure your voice is calm and firm. You need to speak up. You need to use polite words, and you need to make sure you ask um, your friends for help or a teacher. You need to make sure your shoulders are back and you are looking at the person in the face, not looking down. And these will help you be assertive and you can get the help that you need. All right, my friends, great job. Um, Go ahead and share about a time when you needed help and you were assertive enough to ask. Go ahead and share that time, that story with your care provider or a parent. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to let you share a time when you were assertive and you helped yourself get the help that you needed. All right. Thank you for spending time and doing the lesson with me today.